Wow, sit right here. I'm sitting in the other. Some of y'all have to go right here. Someone sit. I don't care who. The end of the seats are for people who are giving speeches. Oh, okay. All those seats are for people who are giving speeches. What speeches? Oh. So you're giving a speech? Wait. Someone needs to sit over here. No, I think it's someone. You can sit next to me. Right here. I thought in the seats were people who are giving speeches. They're not here. You're over here. Sit.
All right, good afternoon. 8 gold. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right. Nice and still, eyes forward. Awesome. Keep it that way for the next 40 minutes. We're in good shape. All right. Welcome and good afternoon to our 8th grade gold recognition. My name is Jay Kipp. I'm serving as the interim principal of the middle school. And over the next 40, 50 minutes or so, we will be celebrating excellence, participation, and memories of our last 2 years of middle school. 8 gold, it's my hope that you choose to remember all the good moments throughout middle school rather than dwell on the negative moments. Middle school is a strange yet magical time. For me personally, middle school was the best 7 years of my life. That's a joke. Is this microphone working? Is this on? Nothing. Crickets. Nothing. Tough crowd. More than anything this afternoon, it's my hope that you just enjoy the moments of this 8th grade gathering and look back fondly on the crazy middle school times. You are all on your way to bigger and better things. Some of you will eventually choose to go into the workforce immediately after high school. Others will join the military. Still others will pursue additional education and apprenticeships. Wherever your path takes you, I sincerely hope that the past 2 years have helped you become a better person who is ready to take on all of life's challenges. Our program today is a mix of awards, participation recognition, and speakers discussing their best memories of middle school. So please sit back and enjoy the time we'll be spending together this afternoon. And for our first recognition of the afternoon, Ms. Melhorn will be presenting members of the National Junior Honor Society.
National Junior Honor Society was organized in 1929 with chapters nationwide. Its purpose is to acknowledge exceptional middle school students. National Junior Honor Society is more than an academic honor roll. It exists for students who have shown excellence in the following areas: scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship. This is the first year Northeastern has had National Junior Honor Society, and we set the bar high. In order to even be considered, students had to have earned straight A's in 7th grade. In addition, students needed to prove they are service-minded individuals, students who innately use their time and talents to help others. We are proud to recognize Elena Dubbs as a member of Northeastern Middle School's first chapter of National Junior Honor Society and our first student speaker today.
Hello, my name is Elena Dubbs, and I speak on behalf of National Junior Honor Society as the Gold Team Speaker. National Junior Honor Society has given me opportunities to grow in so many ways, specifically with my service to others, my leadership skills, my citizenship, my scholarship, and my character. I would have never chosen to give this speech. One example that stood out to me is when National Junior Honor Society spent a day at Northeastern Senior Center giving back and spending time with seniors. I will never forget how one woman told us about how her father was in the mafia and how she was determined to take the steps to get out, and how Gary gassed me and we bowling and how I was determined to beat him next time. We shared stories and laughed together that day. This might seem little, but it actually means so much, and it's something I'll carry with me to next year. National Junior Honor Society has pushed me to be my best, to look for ways to give back. Perhaps the most important lesson I've learned is determination. I remember bringing in 20 pads of stickers into school and sticking them in Whiskey's locker. Those stickers were fun to put on, but not as fun to take off. But I was so determined to get those off. Mr. Shupp did not need one more task to do. I asked for a bottle of cleaning supplies. I had to use about a gallon of hand sanitizer to get them off, and I'm sure there's still at least one sticker hidden in that locker somewhere. Thank you, Mr. Shupp and Miss Perry, for all the work you have done to keep our school clean. These are my lessons, but they are lessons that all of us, whether our National Junior Honor Society or not, can take with us to high school. Thank you, Ms. Melhorn, for being my advisor for National Junior Honor Society all year. Congratulations, and thank you, class of 2027, for making these past years at Northeastern Middle School 2 of the best years.
Okay. Good afternoon. We're here today to recognize each of you for completing your years of middle school. I've spent some time thinking about our ELA award for this year. I decided to award a student who displays the following characteristics: diligence, attention to detail, organization, and time management skills, an aptitude for ELA, but more importantly, an attitude towards learning that is both positive and productive. Congratulations to Ginger Day. There are many facets to ELA, and Ginger has given her attention to learning as much as she can this year. Ginger completed all of her ELA work. She asks questions and seeks clarification when needed. It has been our distinct pleasure to have spent the year with you all. Good luck in high school and all your future pursuits.
Hi, I have chosen to present the ELA Award to Joshua Quickle. I am so proud of how far you have come in reading. I have also chosen to give the Math Award to Ava Eisenhower.
All right, good afternoon. When deciding an award for the Gold Team Math Student of the Year, it was very tough. You guys as a whole, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys welcoming me to Northeastern School District with open arms. I've loved my first year here. I couldn't be happier having come to this district, and you guys are a massive part of that, so I want to say thank you. Second off, in terms of the award, this goes to a student who not only awesome in math class, does everything by the book, but also extremely well-rounded academically, athletically, socially, and emotionally. This year's math award goes to Elena Dubs.
Good afternoon. My name is Miss Sterner. I am the science teacher here on the Gold Team. To the parents and families of all my students, thank you for being here. I want to say it has been a privilege to teach your students here at Northeastern Middle School, and I greatly appreciate the work they have had to put in to reach our goals in science. To my students, I want to say to each and every one of you, I will miss you. You know it is said that anything worthwhile takes hard work and effort, and that is exactly what you had to do this year. Guess what? You did it. Again, I am so proud, and everyone who has helped you throughout this school year is proud of you. Albert Einstein was a theoretical physicist known for developing the general theory of relativity and the world's most famous formula, E equals mc squared. Einstein loved learning and creative thought. This science award goes to a student who is a deep thinker. The student today that will receive this science award has demonstrated the following in science this school year: asked questions, made thorough observations, knew how to develop a hypothesis, found answers using tests through labs, and questioned your answers. Using these skills, this student was able to think like a scientist. This year's science award goes to Rocco Giannini.
I chose to give my science award to Star Malave. She always has a very positive attitude, even when experiments don't always go as planned.
Move that thing out of the way. I remember that. Thank you, parents, for coming this afternoon. Eighth graders, congratulations. We have a few more days left. The history award that we give goes to represent students who are engaged in history, engaged in learning about what has taken place, making strides to be a good citizen moving forward. And we had a lot of great conversations in both sections of class this year. Good conversation
with lots of different topics. And I would like to award somebody who is very enthused when it comes to teaching and learning. They love to ask lots of questions. She got a nickname this year, Blue, based off of her favorite color. But Aaliyah Terrell, remember we talked about those nicknames? Aaliyah did a great job this year, very enthused with social studies, asked lots of questions, yes, and was actively engaged. So congratulations.
So I'm going to interrupt here real quick before the next presentation. If you notice, you probably couldn't tell really well when the kids were walking across the stage, but each of the awards does come with an envelope. There are some coupons, some discounts, some free admissions to different places. The history one's an interesting one because they've named that award after a teacher by the name of Mr. Charlie Lenhart. Some of you may have had Mr. Lenhart back in the day if you went through Northeastern. I don't know the number of years, but I'm pretty sure it was like he taught here at the middle school for 45 years, I think, something like that. Definitely a dedicated history teacher. So it's called the that's called the Charles Lenhart Award. That's where that comes from. And I believe you, if your family's here, you're going to Mount Vernon because there are tickets in there to go to George Washington's Mount Vernon. So get some good, hopefully try to get some good things along with our awards. Okay.
Wellness. The gym and health teachers couldn't be here today because they are teaching right now. So I will recognize the Wellness Awards. The following students have been chosen by my esteemed colleagues in the Wellness Department as the students who best represent what a student athlete is. These students have come prepared to learn and to perform during their wellness classes, both in the classroom and in the gymnasium. Thank you to these students, as well as thank you to the wellness professionals. Please stand when your name is called. Whiskey Brandt and Chase Nova. Okay. Oh, yes. You may come forward.
I will be presenting awards for the Unified Arts Department. As with the wellness, they are also teaching right now. There are 6 different courses for the UA. We have FCS, Tech Ed, Computer, Art, Music, and the Library. So for the UA Awards do not only feature students that harness talent, success, and skill within the subject. These awards also recognize students who practice integrity, inquiry, and the persistence to succeed. Each UA teacher has selected an 8th grade student who showed such rigor in not only the content of the arts, but of character. Students, please come forward to receive your awards when you hear your name. For the FCS award, Rocco Giannini and Lydia Karst. For Tech Ed, the two students are Ginger Day and Elena Dubs. For the computer course, Ethan Mensa and Madeline Landis. Absent today? For the art discipline, Aaliyah Terrell and Janice Ray. For the music award, Jordan Mishler and Riley Folk. And for the last UA award for library, Zeta Johnson and Carson Bell. And next we will have our second speaker of the afternoon, and that is Minori Tech.
Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." The future belongs to those who have a clear idea of what they want to achieve, the obstacles, the determination, and the success. This quote is a reminder to our class we have overcome obstacles, that we are determined, and that we will experience success. But to do this, we need to reflect on where we were and where we are going. We need to say thank you to those who have helped us along the way. And that is what I hope to do today. Hello, friends and family. My name is Minori Tech, and I am proud to say that we've made it. We've had a great middle school experience. 7th grade was like getting an ace. You're proud of yourself. But 8th grade was like getting that perfect ace, perfect set, and a good head, and having everyone cheering you on. The sense of pride is so much greater. I am so thankful to our teachers for helping our class get that perfect ace. I will never forget how Mr. Euros always starts off with a do now, a book it, and how he always prepares us by keeping class so simple so we can follow along. I'll never forget how Mr. Johnson uses nicknames to keep everyone in the class happy, like Happy Meal, Beef and Cheese, Skippy, and Grumpy. I will never forget how Miss Sterner tries to keep her cool when Hayden pretends to forget his Chromebook and disrupt the class. I'll never forget Mrs. Geffer's calm attitude and how she always has a life lesson in her assignments. I love how Mrs. Geffer greeted her students with kindness each day. It's just who she is. We saw her do it with adults too, especially Mrs. Kepner, our student teacher. Mrs. Kepner was kind, encouraging, and she was definitely brave for dealing with us Gold Team students. Mrs. Rebuck, I saw you help so many students along the way as well. It wasn't just the teachers who made our year so great. There are people behind the scenes too. For me, it was my coaches, Coach Irwin and Burns. I know many of you have many coaches and advisors who have helped you along the way. We have a lot to be thankful for at Northeastern Middle School. Mr. John, Miss Perry, Mr. Will, and Mrs. Wise. They helped the school so much. All the UA teachers, including Mr. Howe, who always makes us tell him a joke before we go to lunch. And Miss Kogar and Miss Christie. When I did announcements, they were so kind to Whiskey and me. Every time we came in, they greeted us and we always had conversations. I will remember the office mints and the walk up to the office. As Eleanor Roosevelt quotes, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Class of 2027, as we move forward, remember to believe in the beauty of your dreams. Congratulations.
Great job, Minori. Now we're going to recognize 4 students. So 4, or Friends of Rachel, is a long-standing Northeastern Middle School organization that seeks to build connection, hope, and resilience in schools. Friends of Rachel members recognize that students need a school with a culture that is welcoming and safe in order for them to reach their full potential. This year, 4 students worked tirelessly to help others by being mentors, buddies, and pen pals, by beautifying our campus through posting positive messages and cleaning up trash, and by practicing leadership by holding themselves to the highest standards. If you were on 4 this year, please stand and be recognized.
No, I'm not using it. All right, somehow I got rooked into doing everything else for this afternoon's ceremonies. They said that I like to talk a lot, so here you go. What? Okay. All right, so our next group that we would like to recognize is the National Junior Art Honor Society. So if you are a member of that, please stand to be recognized. Newscasters. Our next group is the Buddy Project. If you were involved in the Buddy Project, please stand. Sky. Okay, next group. One of the important things that we have here as well at Northeastern is our athletics department. We have spring, winter, and fall. So if you were involved in any athletics throughout that time period in 7th or 8th grade, go ahead and stand and be recognized, please. All right, our next group, band, orchestra, or chorus. If you were involved in that in 7th or 8th grade, please stand up. The next group that we're going to recognize are students who will be heading off next year to York County School of Technology. They have decided that they're going to do a vocational focus on something that is important to them. So if you are heading off to York County School of Technology, please stand up. All right, our next group, honor roll. If you were in honor roll this year, go ahead and stand. Whiskey, you can smile. It's okay. All right. Distinguished honor roll. Go ahead and stand to be recognized. Did you stand up? Dubs, did you stand up? Okay. I am standing. All right, in our last group, we're going to call these individuals up to receive a certificate, and they are our students of the month. Ginger Day, Samaya Carroll, Rocco Giuliani, Riley Folk, Savannah Jetzik, Dylan Gladfelder, Celine Oldak, and Madeline Landis. Good job. All right, and now I'm going to introduce our last speaker, Lexi Gibson. Good luck, Pincher.
"180 days. 180 days of the same faces, same people, and same classes. 180 days, gone, over in a flash. 180 days that you were dreading to wake up are done and over. 180 days of lessons learned and memories formed are complete. My name is Alexis Gibson, and on behalf of the 8th grade Gold Team, I'm here to say, we did it. Congratulations on how far you have come. The 2 years have finally come to an end, 360 days. Although we still have 4 more years, but only 4 more years to go, this is a milestone. The next 4 years will come and go before you know it. It felt like yesterday we were in 6th grade coming to the middle school to tour. We were nervous, but excited because we were finally moving up to the big school. The first day of 7th grade came around and we were on our own, to scrambling with our locker codes to finding our seats in our first class. 7th grade was like going into the unknown, scared of what is to come. Well, really, you are going into the unknown and hardly know anything about it. We made it out, though. We made it out of the light and out of the unknown. 180 days. Summer comes, summer goes. 8th grade. We are the top ones of the school. We are looking down at all the small 7th graders we once were. It all comes again, going into the unknown and into the darkness, scrambling to your new locker with your new locker code, finding your new class and finding that new friend group again. 1 week goes by, another, and another. We wish the weekend would come faster. Time doesn't stop. We find ourselves counting down the last few weeks of school. Soon, the weekend will just feel like a weekday. We start to realize we are going to the biggest school next year, high school. Ninth graders, 180 days. Where did the time go? The future holds so much, your many decisions, high school classes, college, careers, and so on. Don't wish it away so soon because you'll be on your own and off to college. 180 days, 4 more years to enter the unknown and finding your way out of it again. As William Shakespeare once said, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Nobody holds your destiny, you do. Choose your own path, and that path will hold the future. Each of us have people in our lives who have helped us create our path. To the 8th grade Gold Team teachers, Miss Gepper, Mr. Euros, Mr. Johnson, Miss Sterner, Miss Winward, and Miss Rebuck, we want to thank you. To administration and everyone who works behind the scenes, thank you. 180 days with us are over. 180 days you will spend with a new set of 8th graders. 180 days. Tonight, each 8th grade student will receive a carnation to give to an adult who has helped them on their path. Getting or receiving a carnation does not define you. It is just a symbol of thanks. We wish we had a carnation for everyone in this auditorium because you truly have helped in so many ways. Even if you don't receive a carnation tonight, we see you and appreciate you being here. The program will conclude in the cafeteria with refreshments to celebrate this milestone. Please take your parents with you. The class of 2027, remember, we made it. You are officially on to the high school. I will see you for the next 180 days in the next chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Alexis and all the speakers, great job. Really nice job. Not always easy to be up in front of everybody speaking. In closing, we all have a lot to celebrate. Think of the little celebrations over the past 2 years, navigating your schedule, being successful on a test or a project, having excellent attendance, things like that. Then also think of the big celebrations that you've had. Being on a successful sports team, making honor or distinguished honor roll, navigating the highs and lows of friendships. Whatever level of success you've attained, keep trying to make good decisions that will benefit you, your family, and your life. I wish all of you success as you move on to across the parking lot onto the big house. Parents, if you'd like to get any type of commemorative picture, I'm sure you can get your student up here in front, and we have some very photogenic teachers. If you want to take a picture with a teacher, you're welcome to do that before you head out to the cafeteria. Students, don't forget, as Alexis mentioned, as you leave the auditorium, make sure you get your carnation. Give it to someone who's been very special to you the last 2 years. Give it to an adult who's been very special, who's made a difference to you. They may not recognize it, but it's a good way, it's a good gesture to show them what they've meant to you. And then parents and students, feel free to stay for drinks and snacks in the cafeteria. I hope you had an enjoyable time at our 8th grade recognition event. Have a good day.